How about you? I'm Hank. I'm telling you, this tractor attachment idea is so genius. Everyone is copying it. And it's crazy because the story of how it came to be and how it just literally took the tractor accessory by storm over the last couple years. It's an incredible American success story, and I think it's why, you know, success brings a lot of imitators, I guess, or a lot of duplicate companies and things like that. But there's always an OG, right? There's always an OG no matter what it is. So we're going to talk about that in today's video. Hey, buddy. Hey, old man. What you doing? Huh? What you doing, Gideon? Of course, old puppy's over there. Old man's with me. Listen, there's going to be 1,000 comments, right? Well, there's not going to be 1,000 comments, but there's going to be several comments. I can make it myself for $5. This other brand is better. That other brand is better. And it's not, this is not what this video is about, actually. Because it's true, you can make something that does almost the same as this accessory, but it's not going to be the same, and it's not going to be as high quality. It's not going to last as long. And I don't want this video to come across as a sponsored video, because I don't do sponsored work on this channel. So I bought this product 4 or 5 years ago, paid for it out of my pocket, and I've just been impressed with it. I've been impressed with it since I've had it. And when I bought it, they only started out selling online at their own personal website or whatever, but they quickly have expanded into Amazon, Walmart, Lowe's. I think there's some other big retailers there, but now, and it's still made by the same guy, same company out of Kansas. Kenny Finley dropped his chainsaw out of his bucket and ran over it years ago, whatever it was, right? And he's like, look, I got to come up with a way to carry my chainsaw. And he developed the saw haul, and that's the product that you see here. And again, it's not a sponsored video. He's not paying me to say this. I have talked to Kenny in the past. Super great guy, stand-up guy. But the thing that, not only is it a quality product, the thing that impresses me most about it is the business model. He literally started making these out of his garage, and now his product is in Lowe's, Amazon, Walmart, you name it. So he's the American success story, and it's awesome. So let's go over the saw haul. Are there other brands out there that can carry your saw? Yes. Can you make a chainsaw carrier yourself way cheaper? Yes. But I'm telling you, well, I can't, because if you've seen my work, not all of us have fabricating skills, right? And, you know, people are going to use like 2 pieces of plywood or 2 pieces of board sandwiched together with some hose clamps. Or some people are going to use some PVC type stuff to put it together. And, I mean, fair enough, right? We all are somewhat DIYers. But this saw haul is made, you know, with the appropriate materials. It comes with a big square U-bolt that connects to any loader arm. They also come with like different colored lettering on the scabbards and all that stuff. It has a weep hole in the scabbard so that, you know, your oil, your bar oil or whatever can not collect at the bottom. Now the thing about this one is, if your chain, I think this accommodates maybe a 24 inch bar, something like that. I don't know, I didn't measure it. But if you have a bar that's longer, all you simply do is just take a hacksaw or something and cut the bottom straight across, and that allows the bar to extend. So it's actually designed to do that. The scabbard is removable if you don't want to carry that, which is what I do. I don't have my scabbard on all the time. I take mine off and just have the bracketry. Here's what the bracketry looks like. So it's been, you can tell by looking at all the wear on the bolt holes and stuff like that. I've had it on several different tractors, or a couple different tractors. The scabbard has a place for your scrunch and your screwdriver or whatever. So it's just it's simple, yet effective, you know. And He's got some other accessories where you can put it on like UTVs, ATVs. You can put it on man lifts. I got one on my man lift, the cage that you put on forks. I got one on there. So it's a simple, easy looking product, and your saw fits right in it like so. Now I will say this, people will say, oh yeah, it flaps around too much. That's actually designed to do that. See how it does that? Well, it's actually designed to do that. And I have beat and banged this through the woods with no issues whatsoever. That saw has never come out. It's never given me any problems. The bolts have never came loose. And I'm pretty sure it's designed to do that. So don't worry about that. On your particular tractor, you can figure out where it's going to go if your tires are going to hit. Let me crank up the tractor and show you that, like, it doesn't hit your tire when you turn and things like that. All right, let me show you the clearance. So there's your clearance. But I will tell you this, it does grab if I'm on uneven terrain and I make a really, really sharp turn. I have hit that scabbard before, but it's not often, but it will hit it. Now let me turn the wheel the other way. So that's obviously got enough ground clearance. Let me run it over some uneven terrain, and I'll show you what I'm talking about, some clearance issues if you turn to the left. Okay, so I don't know if it shows up on camera, but my tractor is it's obviously tilted toward the driver's side. Yeah, I just came off this uneven terrain, and you can see on the T574, it does catch right here. But that's on a T574, and if I cut that scabbard off at the bottom there, it may or may not do that. I just haven't cut it off. So on my Branson 5220 that I had it on, it did not touch the front wheels. On the Mahindra 4540 that I had it on, it did not touch the front wheels. But on the T574, it actually rubs when you make a left-hand turn on uneven terrain. If you're going to do flat level stuff, but if you're going to be working with a chainsaw, you're probably going to be working in conditions that are uneven. And that's as far as my wheels turn to the left. So if you're not turning, aggressive, it may or may not hit it. On a T574, your model may be different. So just keep that in mind. You get down to where your work site's going to be, down in the woods, whatever the case. You're there, you're ready. All you simply do is pull. I'm 5'10", mind you. I don't know how high my tractor is off the ground, but the power head of the chainsaw sits, right below my chin, You know, the handle is eyebrow level for a 5'10" guy wearing boots, whatever. And you just simply remove your chainsaw. It's that simple. You go, you start doing all your work. That's my best chainsaw impression. And when you're done, you just simply, and you know, if you've got a 16, 18 inch, 20 inch chainsaw, you know, you obviously can do this with one hand. Slap it down in there, you're good to go. It's such a simple design, so easy, and I'm telling you, that's why everybody's copying it, right? And I'm not bashing other companies. This is no way bashing other companies, because there are some good chainsaw holders out there, but you can't really beat a Sawhall. It's like I said earlier in the video, I've kept up with this guy's story. Kenny Finley is the owner of the company. He employs all the local guys. He gets all his products, you know, made in America. It's made in America product. So it's truly is the American success story. And he started in his garage, or his shop, his building, when he dropped his chainsaw. And we've all done it, right? And people will say that in the comments too, and it's a fair point. You know, I'll just put my chainsaw in my bucket and I'll be on my way. Well, I'm using a grapple, so I'm not going to put my chainsaw in my grapple. So if I don't have my bucket, I can put it on the floor with my cab or whatever. Yeah, and then it gets in the way of your feet. I mean, those are fair points. I'm not going to argue those points. And I'm not out here to try to say that, you know, the Sawhall is the only way to go or whatever. It's just my preferred method, and I think it's one of the best ideas for tractor accessories that's came out in a long time. Again, I'm not paid to say this. I bought the Sawhall. I've had it 4 or 5 years, so you can see it's worn. It's not a sponsored video or anything like that. I just, you know, some people are looking for solutions to carry their chainsaw, and I think this is a good solution. Other people are going to have other brands. Hey, have at it. I just like the Sawhall. Hey, listen, let me know in the comments, did you make your own chainsaw holder? And okay, this is something that I truly want to know the answer to. If you've made it this far in the video, put the tractor emoji right here in the comment section. But this is something I haven't had an answer to, and I haven't seen anybody, and maybe it's because I just missed it if they posted it on these forums or whatever. But has anyone made a homemade chainsaw carrier out of wood and hose clamps or something similar, and it's still holding up after 5 years? My assumption is like wood rots, wood cracks, wood splits, things like that. Hose clamps rust and get loose. So let me know in the comments. Hey, I made a chainsaw carrier 5-6 years ago out of wood and screws, and it's still holding up to today. Let me know. I'd be interested to hear that, because like I say, I've had this on my tractor 4 or 5 years now. Let's see, 2019. I got this in 2019, so 4 years. No, 5. It's 2024, so 5 years now. I've had this on my machine, or my machines, and it's working like a champ. But anyway, I just thought I'd share that with you guys. You know, go check out. I mean, you can go to Amazon, you can go to Walmart, you can go to Lowe's, but I think that their website is Gear Haul, because he makes like phone holders and chainsaw holders and maybe some other miscellaneous stuff. I'm not sure. But anyway, check them out. I think you'll like it. You guys take care. Check out this video right here. It's pretty awesome.